Hi, this is Kathi from Kathi's Creations, and I'm here to share my design team package for Gina's Designs for the year 2014. Some of these products that I'm going to be showing you are not available in Gina's store until after the first of the year. So January 1st they will be available. So I'll go ahead and get started. It was a really large package that she sent to us, and we have a lot of product to be able to play with and create with, so that we can entice you guys to step on over to Gina's store and buy some of these products. So the first thing I'm going to show you is it's a spool. Okay, I may have to get the camera up a little bit more, sorry. This is the large spool, and that is the cylinder part, and this are the two ends. So it goes together in this fashion. So that's what the spool will look like when it's put together. So it's really simple, going to be really fun to decorate. And then the next area, and this is for home decor, I believe, and this is a Victorian frame. And it comes on an easel floor. I still need to punch out, like in this corner, there's still some of the stuff in there. I need to go ahead and clean up the frame. But since I'm just here to show you the frame today, I won't take the time to clean that out. But there's the back to the frame, and this is, you get all these parts to it. So this creates a shelf, and it's like a frame, kind of an easel for the Victorian frame to sit on. So that will be fun to, I'm really looking forward to putting that together and creating with that. And then the other home decor piece I have is this large, excuse me, I just hit the camera, sorry. Anyway, I have this, it is going to be a shadow box, and it's in the shape of a film strip. And so the box is, you put the box together, it comes with these pieces, that's the back, these are the two sides, and it creates a little box that sits on the back of the film strip, and then it's got shelves in it. So that will be fun to create with. I have some things in mind for those things. So I'm going to get started. Some of the items I do not have a name for because they weren't on the product and they're not in the store yet. So I will find out the names and let you know as soon as I can. So here's the first product. I'm going to put this off to the side because I have quite a bit to show you, and I put them out on paper to be able to show each one of them and what each one of these sets have in it. This is obviously one for Valentine's Day. Really looking forward to that. And so I have, there's a cherub and some keys with a heart, and then here's some filigrees with some heart. And there's two different sizes of that. as well as she put in some really fancy hearts with, I think those are really cool, and some stars, and lots of little hearts come out of some of the things that she created. Just like inside of each one of these has a heart. So I have all those little hearts, and then there are lips, which I think are really cool. So there's a set of lips, like right here. Oh, that's cool. I think it will be really fun on a project, especially for your honey. And then there are some sweet candy. That's she has 2 different sizes. Then there's a lock. This is a lock and key in this set. And she has 4 of these really fancy hearts in this set. And so that's the first one for Valentine's Day. And then the next one I have is really simple. It has, and these are very much like her words, but instead of being out of just the thinner chipboard, see how thick those are in comparison to the width of the chipboard. It's just a lot sturdier, and I really think they're cool. That one says love, and this one says memories. And then in that same line of the heavier, more out of a really heavy wood, kind of like a wood chipboard, she also has lock and keys. And I really like the thickness of these and how durable they're going to be. And this is a little frame. I just think that's really cool. A little tiny picture in there. Could put on a necklace or on a end of a, with some charms. I think will look really cute. And then the next thing, she has a lot of new steampunk items, which I am totally in love with. And I'll take one away so you can see it. This is a steampunk with keys and a hot air balloon and gears. And I think those are really cool. And then she has, which I've shown these before, but this was in my package, so gears. These are corners, gears corners, and I just can never have enough gears. Steampunk gears. Pretty cool. And then here's some larger of the corner gears, which will be perfect for framing a photo. And then staying on the lines of the steampunk, she has some steampunk hearts, which these are way cool. You have 2 of the gears that form the heart, and then she has a heart that has a, you can see the gears inside the heart, and then there's a heart with the gears on just half side of the heart. She has 2 sizes of that, as well as 2 sizes of each one of the 3, and that comes in a set. I believe they're gonna, I'm not sure their name, but I'd say steampunk hearts. That's a good guess, I think. And then she has some really cool things. These are so awesome. This is the steampunk silhouette lady, and this is the steampunk silhouette gent for gentlemen. Those are cool. I can just see this on on a layout or a box. And you get 2 of each. And then on this one is some hot air balloons. You get 4. It doesn't have gears on it, but it just reminds me of steampunk. So I'm looking forward to finding out what the names are. And then here she has, and you get 6 of these in one packet. But they're gears and clock hands. Way cool. And then she has a tea time shape set. And each one of these you get 2 of each of the shape. So actually you get 4 of the teacups with the spoons, and there are 2 stacking teacups in that set. There are 2 teapots and 6 spoons. Then you get 2 little teapots, or actually they're probably sugar and creamer, actually. Really going to be fun to decorate these. Put them in an album or on a layout that you go to tea with. Like, I love to go to tea with my sister. I have a way cool sister. And then she has, in the same set, which comes in that tea time shape set, it looks like it could either be a border, but they're just spoons and teacups. So I'd use them as borders. And then she's coming out with some really really cool things called string-alongs. And this one particular string-along is hearts. So you get a love, a fancy heart with a flourish, and then a heart with a grid in it. Then the next, and I'm not sure what this is a string-along, and I believe it's birds. This will be fun on layouts and things. And then the next string-along is called string-along tea. And then the next one I have is Paris. And it's interesting that when you think of Paris, you think of obviously the Eiffel Tower, but corsets and perfume bottles. And then the next string along, she has quite a few out. It's called Alice, for Alice in Wonderland, it looks like. Those are so fun. I just really like all the string-alongs. And this one is a string-along, is called sewing. So you get a dress form, scissors, and a spool of thread. And then, excuse me, the next string-along is moons and stars. Isn't that fun? I could see a layout with dreaming teenagers or babies, nursery type thing. That would be a lot of fun. Oops, sorry for hitting the camera again. And then this one's called string-along steampunk. And on the steampunk you get the gears, the bird cage, more gears, but you also get clock hands. The next string-along is called string-along Gothic, and you have a spider, a chandelier, a crow, and a lot of really pretty filigree, and then a spider web. That is cool. So now I'm going to show you which I won't need a white piece of paper because these are dark, but these are called the cardstock doily set intricate. And in these you get 12 of, and these are the same style, but this is a new style, and this is the same one, just bigger. So they get bigger, but you get 4 of each design, 3 or 4 of each design. Looks like there's 4 designs, so you get 3 of each, because there's 12. But that's what each one of them singly look like. These are my favorites. Love them, love them, love them. Just think they're so pretty. And then she has large doilies as well, and this is one of them, which I think would be really pretty to put a picture in the center, and you can use sprays on this, you can chalk it up, you can just use all kinds of different mediums on this. Aren't they really pretty? She has such wonderful designs in her doilies. And then the next one, obviously I kept on a white sheet of paper because these are the steampunk doilies. And these come in ivory and white as well as the black. But that's cool. And here's a fun way to display a banner, I think, because you can kind of see sometimes in the sky they'll have airplanes dragging along a banner. So you get several different size planes as well as several different size banners. I was just blown away by how much she sent, and it was like, thank you so much, Gina, these are just so cool. And here is some really cool candles and candlesticks, very intricate. You get 3 of those. And the next one is, this is also new to, all these so far have been new to her store, except the gears in the corners, they're not new. But this is a new product as well. It does not have a name, so I hope to get the name, and so that you guys will be able to, whoever looks at this video can, and I will link the products to Gina's store. And this is a new one. This is going to be kind of fun, I think, to play with. This is called Waterworks Shape Set. So you get several pipes to play with, and then you get some elbows here. You can kind of see the elbows, and then here's the faucets. So you can get, and they come in 2 different sizes of the pipes, and then she put some pipes together as frames, which I think are really cool. You could use that especially for a plumber or a contractor. That would be fun layout for them. And then here is another new one, and isn't this way cool? Mushrooms. Kind of, when I look at this, it makes me think of the Alice in Wonderland type mushrooms. Anyway, you get a lot of mushrooms in this packet. You get several that are connected to the grass, and then you get several single ones as well as leaves. The next one is dress forms, and this is not a new product. These can be found in Gina's store. There are 2 different ones, and these are the 2 different styles in this particular bag was these two. I just love dress forms. So fun to play with. Here's a new one, and this one is called Wings Assortment. Aren't those cool? Just very intricate. I can see them painted and spray painted and UT'd. Just so much different products you can use on Gina's laser chipboard. And then this is not a new one, but this is, I think, of the dress forms, this one's my favorite. And this is Dress Forms and Wing Shape Set. Okay, the next one is, this is new. You get 4 different shapes of these Victorian ladies, and you get 3 of each size. So these are silhouettes of Victorian ladies. Don't have a name on my packet, but they're named, I'm sure. This is a new bird cages. Oh, that's going to be fun to play with. Put birds behind them, flowers, just really make them very oriental looking. And then we have, this is the Parisian shape set. There's an Eiffel Tower, dress form, chandeliers, there's fleur-de-lis, crowns, those are just ovals, there's mirrors, fancy chairs, perfume bottles, corsets, and quite a few pieces. There are 29 pieces in this set. And birds, a lot of fun things to use in that one. And this is real new. I just think these are so cool. These are mermaids, and there are 3 sizes. But first I'll show you, those are the 4 different shapes of the mermaids. But on each one, these are the sizes. So I'll go ahead and I'll take her off. And you get 3 of these of each size. I mean, there are 3 sizes, so of each of the 4 different shapes. That's what you get. Those will be fun, I think, to play with. And then these are new. These are called Curly Bird Cages. Really cool. I put them out on these sheets of paper so that each one of you could really see what is in each one of the things that she has, each bag, because they're sent in these little cellophane bags, and each one of the Ziploc bags is labeled, and in that way you can know what the name of the product is. Like, they usually come with a little thing on the side, and the next one is called Skeleton Leaves 1. These are really cool. She comes out some really, really cool new products, and I'm just loving these skeleton leaves. Are so delicate, and after you take out, because they come with this filigree that's inside from the laser cuts, and I leave them in until I use them so that these little fingers or feelers don't get broke. And you get quite a few in here. Okay, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you get 2 different sizes of the ones that are together, and you get several. And so all of these are just the extra parts, which I think are going to be kind of fun to see what I can do with them and not toss them away. So anyway, that's for the skeleton leaves 1. And I'm going to put them all back in their bags so I don't lose any of them. And then she came out with some really intricate, and these are called the flowers, various different kind of flowers, and these are called the Queen Anne lace. Aren't they stunning? Just so pretty. You get a couple of the single ones by themselves. One single one, this one has 2, and then that has 1. And I just think they're stunning. And along that line, she also has a rose and a daisy. But isn't this rose stunning? I just love that rose. But then again, I love roses. And the daisies, these are fun to play, are going to be a lot of fun to play with. And that maybe, yeah. And then this little filigree flourish comes with it, kind of part of the, so you can kind of put it, the daisies together as you would like them to be put together. Daisies and roses. And then she's come out with several new full sheet of, I guess, let's see, this one is called a textured sheet. And this one is gears. A whole thing is just gears. There's quite a few of the parts still in there because I didn't clean them all out. But anyway, that's all. It's a full sheet of gears. And then she has this one. This is very unique, I think. And it kind of reminds me of old Victorian wallpaper. But they will be fantastic backgrounds. And the really cool things about these is, see how you could use those in, a project too, if, let's see if I can get that close enough for you to see. You could be creative and just use the things that fall out of these as well. That was called Swirled Hearts, a textured sheet Swirled Hearts. And the next textured sheet is this diamond shape. Pardon me. It's called Diamonds. And this could look really cool as a background, or you could use it as a stencil and kind of use it over and over with different mediums. After a while, they do get a little moist, I guess is the word. And so then I eventually end up using it then on a project and leaving it there. But it is kind of fun to see what it can create. So instead of using a texture medium, I use, I'll just leave it on the project. And this is a new product for Gina. She has so many cool new projects for 2014, guys. You'll love it. And this is very dainty leaves and flowers again. And then she also has quite a few new frames that she's come out with. And this is just the steampunk one. And I can see a picture framed with that. And then she has, none of these are named yet, so it is 2-part frame. Oh. And that's cool. I just think they're just beautiful. So, I have a lot of products here still to go. It's like, wow, it's like so much. This is so cool. And then she has some really pretty, smaller frames, just filigree, very pretty. And then this comes with a set as well. Of course, let's just, aren't those pretty? And it comes with some smaller pieces as well. This one is called Feathery Flourishes. Aren't those cool? Just very delicate. I can't say more wonderful things about Gina's designs. She is really very detail oriented, very intricate, I guess the word is called. And here's some new corner frames as well. And here's another new frame to frame a photo. Aren't those really cool? And here's another new set. It's called Fancy Frames and Flourishes. It's a pretty good description. This is a full frame, this is a flourish, and here's several other flourishes down there. And here is another background, and isn't that cool? And this book is going to be a really fun laser chipboard to use for Valentine's Day. And the really cool thing about those is you get a bunch of little hearts with it. You know, that is part of, you get little extra hearts. And then there's the next item is a frame. And what comes with this frame, besides you can see that the frame has hearts on it all the way around it, but it comes with 2 X's and 2 O's as well. That will be a lot of fun. And here is some more Valentine type products. There's hearts and keys and lockets of all different sizes. What I really like too in this set is the 2 swans that are together. Very, to me, reminds me of weddings on the lake. I don't know why. Kind of silly, but it does. And the next item I have for Valentine's Day is a banner. And that's what I think they are. It's just a square banner. And you put each one of these together and it holds that. And then I have dress forms and corsets. These are already in Gina's catalog. And it comes with 4 different kinds of dress forms in 2 different sizes each, and it comes with 3 different sizes of corsets, and you get 3 of each. Then some new products that I know that these are new are these masks that she for Mardi Gras. Aren't those the coolest things? That'll be fun to really decorate these. And then on this one, there are also 2 smaller frames of masks. Anyway, those are fun. Then this is not new. This is one of her frames. This is a heart frame, and the other one that I have is the butterfly frame. It's going to be fun to create some really fun layouts with these little frames. And then the last one I have of those frames is a hot air balloon. And then it also comes with the basket. And the basket will actually connect down here to the bottom, like that. Anyway, fun. Those are fun frames for photos. And then she also sent us a bird shape set. I can see that on a Christmas card. I can just visualize that on a Christmas box or a card. Really, very. That's what cardinals remind me of, red cardinals for some reason. And some of the other things that we got in our box that was part of is we are pairing up with a couple of different companies, and to also promote their products on certain different months. But this is what I actually got in my package. I had chosen to work with bling. Now this is my favorite. I love that bling. And then the other one, which I think will be fun to play with, is that one. Red, red, red. And then we also got, I had chosen also those flowers. So they'll all kind of work together with, I think, everything I did choose. And then I chose that lace and this lace. As well. Really pretty. And then the paper, that is from, I'm going to have to find out exactly who that company is. It's on Etsy. I want to say it's CK Crafts or Crafts One. Anyway, never mind the name. I will get the name and let you know. But we also got, the other company we work with is the Robin's Nest. And she just sent